Holy shit. That was one long ass chapter, bro. So much happened. Whoa, okay, let's dive into this baby. We start off with Fukuzawa leaving Anne's room, and so does Mori. He leaves the poor mafia as well. He leaves his, safe room, and they meet up over at this one disheveled abandoned room, and turns out that they used to work together. Fukuzawa was a bodyguard and the government's top assassin, while Mori was a doctor in a neutral place. So I was surprised. I thought he was just a doctor specifically for the Port Mafia, but he was actually a doctor, in a neutral area. Kind of like, Shinra from Durara, basically like that. And of course, being neutral and all, he gets both what would be considered the bad guys and the good guys, just a doctor of the underworld, and he hears things, obviously, like people tell him things. So this one organization goes up to him, they're just all like, hey, you know stuff, okay? You're practically an information broker, so tell us. Where's the Port Mafia's armory? And Mori plays it dumb as if he were actually in trouble when Fukuzawa came in, killed all the other people that they had on guard, and even killed the people who were trying to, threaten Mori. Back with the present, Fukuzawa and Mori understood what they had to do. In order to protect their organizations, they had to fight each other mano a mano. And of course, Mori plays dirty. Of course, like honestly, god damn Mori, why? But you see, Fukuzawa, he was actually fighting Mori, or should I say Elise, head on, and I was really excited. I was just like, oh my gosh, we're actually gonna see Mori like use Elise to the full of her ability, when in the end she really couldn't do much, and I was surprised that she was actually able to mysteriously get a ginormous needle for like shots and stuff. That came out of nowhere. But whatever, she brought that out. Her and Fukuzawa were fighting, but Fukuzawa killed her. So I was shocked. I didn't think she could actually be killed. I thought she could be, defeated. Like, I thought she was similar to how Kyoka's ability works. I thought she was kind of similar to that because, with Kyoka's ability and Koyo, I think that was the other woman's name, their abilities are similar and they have like a familiar, you could say. So I assumed that Elise was also like a familiar, but no, she has a physical body and everything, so she could straight up die. And now she's dead, so okay, well, I guess it's to be expected, because, Fukuzawa is the man. But of course, they start talking, and he doesn't kill Mori right away. So what happens when you let the villain talk longer? You're gonna get stabbed in the throat. If he died, then his organization would be on a bloody chaotic revenge, and nothing would go right if that were to happen. So Mori killed Fukuzawa for that specific reason. And well, Fukuzawa is actually not dead because we heard about talk of Natsume-sensei, and how Natsume-sensei is supposedly the greatest ability user there ever was, the strongest one, who founded the Armed Detective Agency. Although no one has seen him, and no one knows his whereabouts, no one knows his actual ability, but they know that he's top tier. And turns out, his ability is a freaking cat. This man can turn into a freaking cat. The fuck? The power of Neko's always wins. Not just that, but he is the pet of the Armed Detective Agency. How crazy is that? Natsume is Mii-chan, a pet of Haruno's. And Haruno was saying how Mii-chan always leaves during bad situations. But then Naomi starts thinking about it, and she's just all like, hey, you know what? Actually, he disappears literally right before something bad's about to happen, and it's prevented. And so then that's when it's revealed that, OMG, Natsume saved Katai! Katai is alive! Natsume saved him! And Natsume is going to bring Fukuzawa and Mori back together, okay? And they're gonna, save the town before the viral outbreak, happens in 12 hours. Natsume already sent the information to Dazai through a sardine. And so Dazai has the chip and everything, and it was great to see Dazai once again. It's been like 3 or 4 months since we've last seen Dazai, maybe 5. I think we haven't seen him since like October, so I'm just like, oh, Dazai, oh, it's been too long. He's still amazing as always, but it makes sense why he's still in the hospital, because he can't be healed by Akiko, because one, his injury isn't as severe to like where he's close to death, because you know Akiko can only heal like severe type injuries. Like he was purposely shot just so that it wouldn't be so severe, but he would still be taken down. But the main reason is because Dazai would nullify Akiko's abilities, so that's gonna freaking suck. We didn't get any Rampo or Chuya this chapter, so I'm assuming we're gonna get it within the next chapter. But Kunikita gets the message, he realizes Katai is alive, Dazai got the chip, Tanizaki and Akiko, they're okay because the bombings have ceased because everyone was going to look for their leaders, but of course they're not going to find them. So is this the original double black? Because, you know, Fukuzawa was saying how once he and Mori teamed up, they would be unstoppable. So I'm just like, oh, is this the original double black? Oh my lord! Like, yeah. Whoa, that's gonna be awesome. Okay, well, I don't know if it'll be awesome anymore since Elise is dead, unless if it takes a while for her to regenerate. That could be a possibility, because I don't think his ability could be that weak, honestly. Like, Elise was taken down so fast. So it's gotta be something like that. Like, Elise has to be able to regenerate or something like that. Like, maybe he only has limited uses of Elise, you know? Like, maybe she has like 9 lives and half of them were already taken out, so he only has like a few Elise, like spare Elises left. I don't really know. We still don't know too much about Mori's ability, and even when we thought he was supposedly going all out, he got defeated so quickly. So I really need to see more into his ability, and especially since, you know, him and Fukuzawa are going to be teaming up, I feel like that they're going to need Mori's ability if it's still around, which it should be. So yeah, abilities can't really be killed off, you know? At least they shouldn't be able to be like killed off, because ability is like a part of you. I don't know, let me know your thoughts on Mori and his ability, the original double black, Natsume, Dazai. Like, this chapter was just absolutely crazy, and happy 50 chapters! Bungo Stray Dogs, 50 chapters, epic, oh, so cool. I had a lot of fun with this chapter, man. So catch them later as a review Yojo Senki, Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju, and Blue Exorcist Kyoto Saga. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.